Oh, good Lord. Another day, some more E-file stuff, man. Oh my God. So the conspiracy theorists are familiar with what I'm about to speak of. So I've seen this in movies. We've all seen this in movies. And the idea is twofold. So allegedly, this whole video is allegedly for all parties spoken about. But there were two emails found, okay? And one of them I have here. The other one I'm just going to speak of real quick. So one, they're talking about like amazing old man, amazing great hunt. And I'm like, what? So everyone is thinking that I've seen that posting is that they're talking about hunting homeless people. And we've all heard the stories of homeless people just disappearing off the street. You don't know what happened to them, and they're never seen again. Conspiracy theorists know that supposedly what is part of their religion or their pact or whatever it is that they're doing, that these people have to tell you what they're doing. They have to, in some form or fashion, tell you what they're doing because it will affect their karma if they don't. Okay? So, they show it through symbols. Okay? Go down that rabbit hole. Okay? Of symbols in, TV and movies and video games. It's really everywhere. I always see it. Ever since I watched like 19 videos on it's burned into my memory, I always know what I'm looking at. It's funny. I quiz Scarlo in the middle of watching movies sometimes. I'll be like, what do you see? And she at first, she'd never know. And I'd be like, remember I told you about that? And, but now she'll be like, she'll tell me. But I'll see it. I'll have to ask her before she tunes in and sees it. You know what I'm saying? So I see it all the time while she has to tune in and see it. But so it's whether through symbols, they do it through movies, television shows, comic books, everything, like just all types of media that they do it through. Okay. And, you might have heard of it called predictive programming. So basically, we're letting you know what we're doing, with even whether it's direct or indirect, we're letting you know, type of thing. So we've seen this stuff in movies where, a guy might get kidnapped off the street and all of a sudden the hood's pulled off of his head and he's in the middle of a field and there's, guys with guns ready to hunt him. You've seen that. And I've seen it in movies too where they're hunting black people. So look at this, right? I probably had this on the screen the whole time though, right? So all the words are redacted. And one of them, though, wasn't that I did because I know YouTube's rules. So I'm going to tell you what the word is. So when you're searching through Jeffrey Epstein's files, that database that everyone's going to, it's my understanding that you have to type this word in. And it's a derogatory word. It's a slur for black people. Okay. It's one you don't hear much. I don't even know the meaning of it. I'm going to have to look it up and figure out how the hell they got that one. So it's two words. All right. What is the heavenly body that lights the night sky? You know what that is, right? There's one big heavenly body that lights the night sky. And then, what is the insect that chirps at night? Okay. You look that up, apparently these emails come up. Okay. And it says here, going to mean Laura's party now to hunt. Mean Lana. Okay. And then down below in the subject line, snipe hunt is over. That word I told you is in the field bag. And then at the bottom, in the body of the email, it says, guess what? The word you usually hear derogatory for black people. The overused common one. Yeah. I'm just like, yo. This is some sick shit going on, man. Sick. And there were other emails I remember, and I don't know if I talked to you about these, but apparently there were emails where they were hunting, smaller human beings. I'm not talking about dwarves. Yeah. And if they caught them, they had a choice of what they would do. And I'm sure you guys can think of them. So more and more sick stuff is coming out. And but you know what? Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. All you really got to do is type his last name in on Twitter and start scrolling. And you'll probably be there a few hours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So post the comments down below. If you have anything else to add to this, any other details, any other things you might want me to talk about, go ahead and post it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.